Hello and welcome to your astrological vibrations for Wednesday, March 10th, 2021 by Gaia Blooming. I am Mimi and our energy mantra for today is I nurture my magical self. And today we want to nurture our magic, our miracles, our magical self, our magical thinking. We want to enlist the magician. This is the existence card in this deck, but in traditional tarot, this is the magician. We have today the Sun conjunct Neptune, which I've been speaking about, but we have on top of that the Moon working through Aquarius and aligning with Jupiter and Mercury. And all of these energies together are so make a wish, hold your vision, trust in the universe. Now, I want to start with a song that popped into my head. So when I know that there's a big transit coming, a lot of times I'll just tune in and just see if I receive any messages. Right now, all my messages are coming through songs. So this song was Messages of Love by The Pretenders, which is in itself, just the name of it, a beautiful message from the universe. And yet there's a line in it that every time I hear it, I'm like, yes. The line is, we are all of us in the gutter, but some of us are looking at the stars. And I feel like that's where we're at collectively. You know, we're all trying to kind of climb our way out of 2020 energies, 2020 mentality, all that happened then. And right, there's been a lot of challenges. I spoke yesterday in yesterday's video about the challenge of having hope or believing in good things when it's been so hard, when there's been so much that's challenged us. And so this is a reminder, we all go through times when we're in the gutter or, falling down, being challenged, and yet there's this opportunity to look at the stars, to see that good, to trust in the goodness that is inherent in our world, the goodness that is always there, that sometimes we can be distracted, ew, I see these things in the gutter, and yet we can be looking at the stars. And look at this in this card. There she is, looking at the stars. So we really want to hold that mentality in today's energy. So, Sun conjunct Neptune. The positive of this is, like I said, the one feather energy. Make a wish. What are you wishing for? What is the magic? What are the miracles? What are the things that are beyond your daydreams that you would like to call in and root in for yourself? And I love this. This connection is happening actually at 20 degrees. And so this is this beautiful degree of nurturing those daydreams, nurturing your magical self, nurturing the magical mind quality that you do have. So that's part of it. Now, Neptune, all planets come with their challenges. Some is really good and some is the gutter. Some of it's looking at the stars and some of it's the gutter, right? So Neptune can make things feel foggy. It can be kind of confusing, what's really happening, because there's an essence of faith. And so I think that's something that we need to nurture alongside the magical self, the magical dreaming, the magical mind, is the faith process that Neptune brings for us. In fact, Sun conjunct Neptune could be asking us, where are we being called to take a leap of faith based on our intuition and how our intuition is guiding us. So be aware of that through the day. Again, the confusion, the fog, it's not really clear. I have this dream and I'm being called in this direction, but I'm not sure if going in this direction is going to enhance my dream or what. So really listening to your intuition and letting that help guide you through this process. That's an important thing. There can also be the escapism, and I think sometimes we don't want to face the practical the practical pieces that go alongside the dream. And so that's what we want to be aware of as well with the Sun conjunct Neptune, is where are we escaping? Where are we covering our eyes? Where are we not wanting to look at it? Where do we even have some energies that may need to be processed in order to get ourselves there? So do be aware of that. While this energy is magical, truly, it really is. I mean, I've been watching this aspect for many years, and it is kind of this magic wand. It just takes a little while for the things to appear from it. So do keep that in mind with this. But again, show up for the process. That's a really important part of it. Besides that, like I said, the moon moving through, the moon connecting to Jupiter and Mercury. Jupiter, again, is especially in Aquarius. Aquarius so much is about that vision and vibration, the vision of the future. And I love the moon because the moon is like, can you get your emotions on board? Can you have your emotions being like, yes, oh my gosh, you know, this thing that I desire to be this ballerina princess cat on Broadway. And what does that feel like to be on the stage under those lights, you know? Getting in alignment with the feeling part of it is a major piece. I don't have the harmony card today, but getting that piece of the mind-heart alignment, that's a big part of this energy today, and that's a big part of that Sun and Neptune. Like, get all the pieces in alignment. And if there's a piece of you that is out of sorts or not feeling it, addressing it, showing up for that. That's where we don't want to be in that escapism energy. What I also love with this is we also have Lilith. Lilith has made her way, you know, oscillating as she does. Lilith has made her way back into Taurus and is actually conjunct Uranus today. Uranus, that liberator, right? And so Lilith energy is like, where you go your own way. And Uranus is like, I am moving stuff out of your way. So do be aware that that combination is going on as well. Now, if there are, again, some triggers that come up, it could also be about Lilith. And it's like, where do you have to honor your worth in regards to this? Where do you have to honor those soul lessons? And where do you maybe need to, like, liberate yourself? So again, I have a lot of interesting cards, but the only kind of challenging card is the sorrow card. Where do you need to process? And this sorrow card, even though sorrow is an emotion, it is a mental card. So it is that mind, here it is. Mind, heart, body, soul, spirit connection. My participation card, right? We really want to find where all of those pieces are aligning so that we can use that magic. But again, there may be some triggers that are up in this energy to be addressed. And this is where we need to be understanding of the process and understanding of ourselves, and also trust, like, if you're not like, woo, I'm magic all day long, that doesn't mean that you're sabotaging the good. Hold it while you can. And when the other is there, if this comes up, the sorrow or mental anguish or anything, be with it. Body, mind, spirit, soul, heart. This is more what I wanted. Be understanding to that piece and know you can come right back here. And I have to show you, I have the intensity card. This is the Knight of Wands. It is moving rapidly towards that light, towards that energy. So do trust this. So with that, I'm going to leave that there. You can book a reading with me. Email me, mimiclark@gmail.com. Besides that, the better it gets, the better it gets. There's more than enough love in the world for you. You have the power. You are magic. And stay curious. Namaste.